out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Going to hand this off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Fits into space at the 50. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
It's a great play for the offense. Let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Here's the 2nd down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. The tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Terrapins. It was a foot race and he won it.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
That sack sets up an important third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Bringing it back, it's Turner. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at midfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back and make it easy on the quarterback. Hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Huskies looking to cash in the red zone. And he's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The clock is still running off the hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. Looking to pass here. He fires it. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
No problem with the PAT. The lead 17-6 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. And looking for a big play here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The pass rush closing in. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching it. Catch made, a lot of space now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Big ones like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Well, when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Terrapins with 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down. We're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Brings up third down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
The Huskies will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Back out on the field now. to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Washington offense is back out on the field now. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 20, inside the 10. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. There's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First and 10 play coming up. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Now it's second down here. Direct snap to the back. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down play coming up.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the Terrapins expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Maryland Terrapins.